Yo, what up, world? You dealing with the first podcast from the Kentucky Boys Present. Is this Mike on podcast? You got your boy Keith.
You got your boy Jay Octa.
Got your boy Graham.
All right, man. We're gonna run a few topics here. And let's talk about this real quick. The first talking of the topics is pimping died and has simping taken over. There's a lot of women getting flown out over this internet, over this IG, these IG models, these Facebook girls. I just want to know, Jay, start off, man. Is pimping dead? Is simping in?
Nah, it's just with the OnlyFans. Just with the OnlyFans.
When
I
you say
mean,
OnlyFans is simping, is OnlyFans simping?
uh, I guess it's a form of simping. Yeah, yeah. You can say it's a form of simping. Yeah.
Grimby, what you got?
So the word pimping, formerly known as, has turned into what is now known as the sugar pimp. And we've already talked
Yeah.
about that. So yes, OnlyFans is sugar pimping. Okay.
Okay,
It's
okay.
it's not okay to it's basically the same concept of it's easier to catch flies with sugar than shit.
They like them both, though. They like them both.
You know? But you know, yeah. OnlyFans, Backpage, anything like that, it's sugar pimping. You know what I'm saying?
Sugar pimping, which is simping. So
Which is
essentially, it
sick.
sounds like pimping is dead.
Pimping
What
is
you got,
definitely
Jay?
dead.
Uh,
Huh. Go ahead.
I mean, but you don't know who's pulling the strings behind the scenes of these women. It could be somebody putting them, making them do this too now, and maybe
I don't
profiting.
know. I don't know. Look, what Megan Thee Stallion saying, Glorilla and them, it don't look like nobody pulling those strings. It's me
I
versus
mean,
me.
uh, it could be
So this
true, but she had help somewhere to get to where she's at. She didn't do it on
Yeah.
her own.
Gotti is pulling the strings. I can
Uh-huh.
see.
That's
Yeah.
technically like a pimp, ain't it?
Technically like a pimp. Pimping might not be dead. What you got to say, Grim B?
so no pimping definitely ain't dead, dog. Let me tell you that first and foremost. It's not dead. It's just on how you present it. Like you said, uh, you can be in bad taste as long as it doesn't taste bad. You see what I'm saying? I could pimp a bitch, you know what I'm saying, just as long as it doesn't look like I'm pimping a bitch. Now, that doesn't include OnlyFans or Backpage or any form of prostitution and or thereof. What I'm talking about is, uh, you know, just game. Game without me having to fucking pull a bitch's arm. Just traditional. We're talking about traditional pimping.
Mind
I don't know if
control.
you, I don't know if you guys. I don't know if you guys ever read Iceberg Slim's Pimp or Trick Baby, but I read both of those books. Very interesting books. You should check them out. The Art of Pimping, Real Pimping.
Yeah, I know books.
If
I
it,
know them. Hmm.
But if you're using game, it kind of sounds like you're pimping. Kind of sounds like pimping. But listen,
you
so we gonna say pimping ain't dead. We can just go with this. Pimping ain't dead, but simping is here. But is it here to stay? We shall see. We shall see. Now, let's talk about these female rappers of today. Let's move on to that. The females rappers of today versus the female rappers of yesterday. Who's going harder in the paint and why? Or why not? Jay, it's on you, man.
I think they all go hard. I'm basically a fan of rap, so if I was to select, because I like what's out now and I like what was out then, so I'm like in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to select only because I was young and they were attractive, so I'm gonna go with the older women because, like I said, I was more into the looks and then the lyrics. Now it's more about the look. And I might listen to your lyrics if I ain't drooling over the way you look in this video. But it is a lot of female rappers though that are really, really good, man. Outside of the look, you know, sometimes it sucks because the image you think they have to portray to sell records because this is a music business. So you know what I'm saying? If everybody could just rap and just do it to be doing it, that'd be cool. But you know, nobody's really doing that no more. I don't think period ever was doing it. Maybe back then before I was born, but the day and age, nah, I don't see that happening. I don't really see too many people rapping just to be rapping and not getting paid for it, you know, just doing something you love. But if I can go, I'm gonna say the older ladies. I'm gonna go with the
All
old
right.
school.
All right. All right. Grim, what you got, man? What you got?
New school, new school, all the way. And I'm talking about Glorilla. I'm talking about Doja Cat. I'm talking about Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. I'm talking
Okay.
about
Okay.
Cardi. I'm talking about Nicki. Now, when we're talking about Ice Spice and Sexy Red, I'm gonna say, and I don't want to put them on the same level as those rappers that I just named.
Why is that?
And well, because this is the thing, man. I feel like, and I really can't say this a lot because I haven't looked up I haven't looked at the internet a lot. But I feel like the artists that I just named. Okay, let's take. Give me an example. Let's take a Sexy Red versus a Doja Cat. Let's take an Ice Spice versus a Megan Thee Stallion. I'm just putting other rappers against these rappers that I just said, so you see what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You
Right.
can't put these rappers up against these like you know. So there's certain classes of new school. There's like a new school, and there's a new school. The new. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Well, if I had to look at the whole situation just from a bird's eye view, if and really look at it and say this compared to this, because it's definitely two different ages, two different times. But me, I'm gonna go with the old school only because lyrically they got some of the hardest spitting female rhyme, lyricists. I'm not saying this group don't because they got it. They got it too. But Little Kim, the bars she was spitting. I'm always gonna go Kim first. I'm always gonna go Brooklyn first. Kim killed it. The verse on All About the Benjamins, bruh. I mean, she killed all those niggas on that song. Quiet Storm, she killed those niggas on that. Bruh, we can go on and on about Kim. I mean, we can go to Foxy. Foxy, come on, man. She was tough. I mean, Gangsta Boo, China White. Come on, bro. Like they had some dogs that was spitting. I would say it's more now, more females now spitting. And I'm not saying they not spitting because I ain't on front. Glorilla's rhymes are not like the most lyrical, but bro, she's holding down Memphis for real. And I don't care what anybody says. Just because she a female, dog, you got to give her props. Dog, she's coming hit after hit. I don't know if she's writing these rhymes or not, but she is representing Memphis and she's representing it well, bro. They need to give that girl her flowers. She really holding it down for the M Town, man. You know what I'm saying? And Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know too much about no Texas stuff. I ain't never been to Texas, so I can't even talk on how they even feel about her. But I would have to go lyrically. I'm going with my girls from the past. But if I had to say, as far as making hit after hit between just Glorilla and Nicki, come on, bro. Come on. Like, just on the commercial level, I just have to go that way. It's far, if it was, you talking about on the commercial tip, though. If it was commercial, I'm going with these chicks now. Past, lyrically, that they holding it down. So, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into this thing about the Carter, bro. You two have listened to the Carter Six, heard some things that y'all heard what the internet is saying about the Carter Six. They saying it's garbage,
I
garbage,
haven't,
trash.
I haven't heard the internet, but I have heard the album and I like it. But I
I,
haven't seen any of the comments on the internet.
Oh, they going crazy. They going
Are they
crazy.
um,
really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
so I heard the comments. Region A actually did a video where she was talking about motherfuckers that was, you know what I'm saying, getting backlash about the album. I personally thought the album was hot. You know, I'm a Lil Wayne fan. I'm a fan of lyricism. I'm a fan of bars. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a fan of longevity. And I respect
Yep.
Wayne for the fact what he's done for other motherfuckers, and the fact that he's still, you know, he ain't lost it to me. That's just me.
Yeah.
Now I think the reason this is what's wrong with the rap game right now is because the kids that are listening to the Lil Wayne now, they're not privy to the Lil Wayne then. They are, but they weren't in the groove of rap. You see what I'm
But
saying?
which Wayne then?
I
Which Wayne then?
I am not a human being. The Carter Four.
Okay.
I'm not a human being too. You
Okay.
know,
So we ain't going
that's
90s Lil
Wayne.
Wayne.
That's Wayne. Listen, if we can go back then too. We can go back that far.
He was nasty then too. He was nasty then
I
too.
was trying to I was trying to save some face and leave that in where it's at because I mean that's a given. So I was
Yeah.
gonna start
Yeah.
from I was gonna start from Young Money. I was gonna start from Drake and Nicki on Young Money on till now.
Yeah. Yeah. And then with that being said, like, okay, we hearing it, we gonna save a little something, something, because we you know, it's only 3/4 of is this mic on right now. The
Yeah.
homie Lowski, right now he's feeling under the weather. Hope he get better, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout
But
out to
when he come
Los.
back,
Get better.
yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Lil man.
Yeah, so when we get back to this, we're gonna go back over this review because we need all four guys to really dig into this review of the Carter Six. But the phases of Lil Wayne, that's a whole nother situation of all the phases of Lil Wayne that we've seen. We've seen Lil Wayne wearing the blue bandana, the red bandana. We've seen him with the baggiest clothes, the tightest clothes. Uh, Dog, we seen some crazy phases of this kid. I mean, we seen the little kid Wayne, 14, 15 years old. He's we was around, he was killing it. He, you know, like we literally watched this kid grow up to be who he is now, man. And would you say he's the GOAT? Like, if you really round up his life, would you say he's the GOAT?
Hmm. I mean, he's good. I ain't gonna say he's the GOAT.
Why? Because of Tupac? Because of Tupac?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So Tupac's short little lifespan, 17 to 25. That takes precedent over everything Lil Wayne did.
Hey man, the message in the music was stronger.
You
Yeah,
think
the
that's what it
message
is?
lasts longer.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I think
okay.
I think it was what the message was in the music, man. Whatever message you put in that music, that's gonna last. If you talking some stuff and people's listening to it, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna last. You can fool some of the people, but you can't fool all the people. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean? You talking about Wayne?
No, I'm just talking about when you hear real shit.
Okay, okay, okay. Grim, what you
Yeah,
got?
I agree with him, man. Um, dude, listen, this dude literally went through a metamorphosis. Okay, and I'm talking, and you guys know what I'm talking about because we listen to real rap. We deal in real rap around here. This nigga went through a fucking metamorphosis, and I'm gonna say it was from.
Who are you talking about?
We talking about
You
Wayne,
talking about
right?
Lil Wayne?
Right.
Yeah,
You
he's talking
talking
about
about
Lil
okay.
Wayne.
Right. Okay, so we want to say from '06. No. Whoa. Like, whoa. We're gonna say from like '06. Hold on. Am I getting my years mixed up? When did the Carter One come out?
I don't have no clue. Don't even get me to.
Because
I would have to Google that.
listen. After them Squad Up mixtapes, well, listen, fuck all that. I'm gonna tell you when I got. Listen, I'm gonna just tell you when I got into Wayne. When I started hearing them dedications. Period.
My nigga, them hands though.
Huh?
The handwork is going crazy
Oh,
right
wait.
now, bro.
Oh, I'm just.
Yo,
You want to get in? Let's talk about it.
he said, "What? Go ahead, do what you think, dog. I'm just noticing the handwork."
listen, the guy, listen, the guy, listen, we're talking real rap here, Keith.
Right, I
Okay,
got you.
listen,
I was
the
just
guy
watching
with,
your hands. You had it like that, my nigga. Listen, I'm just,
well,
hey,
I went, listen,
we don't want people to get the wrong idea, my G. I just,
listen, no,
let's
no, no,
go.
hey, it's a stick up.
All right, go ahead, go. I'm just messing with you, dog.
No, excuse me. Bro, them dedications is when Wayne just went off. He was no longer a human being, and that's where the
Okay,
metamorphosis.
okay. So would he be the GOAT though? Jay talked about Tupac.
Okay, so when we talk about potentials to be the GOAT, man, damn, dude, I gotta put Wayne on. Yeah, man, he does.
I agree.
He fucking
Listen,
does.
I normally would not agree, and I never even told you I ever thought Wayne was the GOAT because I never thought he was the GOAT until I actually started spitting out the credentials. It's just
Listen,
like, how can't you consider him?
listen, this is my thing. This is my thing on the GOAT. We can't call him the GOAT right now. He's still living. Let time go past. And if you can walk down the street and just look on the random sidewalk and see a man's name engraved in concrete, and this man's been dead for over 20 years, and we still talking about him, you can't say he ain't the GOAT. I'm sorry.
But wouldn't that make him a martyr and not the GOAT?
But it can make him whatever you want to call him. I'll call him the GOAT. Now, when I see that type of thing, then I can say, yeah, you up there. But until then, I can't say that. I've never seen that about any rapper anywhere. And I've been to major cities and seen this nigga's name on major sidewalks, vacant homes in major cities. Like, damn, bro, his memory still lives on. You can't say that ain't a GOAT.
Facts. No, I'm not saying he ain't a GOAT, but
We argue whether about his lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? We still arguing about this man till this day. I ain't never heard nobody talk about Lil Wayne as hard as they go in on Pac.
because Wayne's still living though, and he didn't die a martyr. But go ahead, Graham.
Yeah, he's still living, but it's also a lot of stuff, with some of these rappers, man. You just got to question.
I'm gonna tell
But
you
with
something
him,
that you guys. Go ahead, brother.
no, you go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something. A good little soundbite for you guys, man, or anybody that's listening is if you guys want to go back and watch VH1's Lil Wayne Behind the Music,
Yeah, I seen
and
that.
that will give you. This came out like around about '06. I seen it in prison,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that will give you that will give you a basis fucking package of Wayne's come up, dog, in his words. You know what I'm saying? From
Yeah.
his dad, from shooting himself, from his fucking codeine addiction to everything. That nigga said,
Yeah, I seen that.
yeah, it's a good one. You know what I'm saying? We should actually go back and watch that. Niggas should go back and watch that, man. That's a good one, man. And he said, man, listen, this is what he said about so listen, they asked him about his codeine use, right? And they said, because we all know Lil Wayne's a heavy drug user, heavy codeine user. And this dude is a pompous, rich motherfucker. He says, listen, I don't give a damn if it was heroin in my cup. It's my cup. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm rich, bitch.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Listen,
Basically.
Lil Wayne's gonna be who he is in everybody's eyes. Whether he's the GOAT, whether he's not, whether it's Drake,
He
whether
will
it's
eventually
Jay.
be there if he ain't already there to some people. But as far as me, he's not there yet. You know what I'm saying? And plus it's
Right.
so many good rappers, you know what I'm saying, who really didn't get that type of shine he got. Really good
Right.
rappers.
Right.
Really, really good rappers.
Such as who? Yeah. That's on his level.
What is his
Did you
level
feel
though?
what do you feel is his level? That's why I said, did you feel is on his level? Because
I think he just sounds like an average rapper. I don't think there's a level to it.
So then who are you talking about?
We still talking about Wayne?
No, there's levels to it, Jay. You
Yeah,
got
I
it
just
fucked
think
up.
he just sounds
Oh,
like
are we talking about Wayne?
any other rapper
He's
out
talking
here.
about Wayne, yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne sounds like
What
any other
what
rapper.
what level you talking about? Because he ain't. What level you talking about?
I'm
I
talking
don't
about
see
the
him
I
on a
am not.
level.
I'm talking about the I am not a human being level. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I
Y'all
didn't
listen,
listen to that. I'm
listen.
just saying I didn't listen to that.
Y'all clearly
What?
on two different spectrums on Wayne because you said
Now I'm just
Wayne's an
trying to
average
figure.
rapper. Nah,
I
listen,
said he
listen.
said I compare him with the rest of the rappers out here. That's what I
And
said.
Grimm's definitely not comparing him to the rest of the rappers.
No, he's not.
No,
He said he's on
So
a. He said he's on a whole.
y'all looking at it
I'm
two
trying to
different ways.
find
There's
out
no
what
way
type
y'all
of.
can compare it.
I'm trying to find out what type of level he talking about. The man's
But
on. Like
it don't even matter because if you saying he's the average rapper, Grimm is putting him over here. So y'all on two different spectrums. So there's no way y'all can even come to common ground because you're saying he's average and Grimm's saying he's the GOAT.
okay, so if I was to say, Grim, do you think he's a better rapper than you?
yes.
There you go. And you know with him
I'd
saying
say
that, you
no.
already know what that means. So, like I said, y'all over here with it. But listen, we done talked enough about a lot of people that we don't know on their rap game. But let's talk about this. If we're gonna, this show coming closer to a closing, let's talk about this. Let's talk about where we come from. This podcast is called the Kentucky Boys Presents Is This Mike on Podcast? You know, let's go ahead and talk about the Kentucky rap scene. Shout out to John Woo, who's still doing his thing. You know what I mean? Making things happen in Louisville. But the Kentucky rap
Shout,
scene,
shout out to
do
Big
y'all
Mill.
like, yeah, do y'all like the way the Kentucky rap scene is being portrayed from Nappy Roots to Jack Harlow?
Yes,
What's his name?
I have no problem with the Kentucky rap scene. There's no
What's his name?
problem with it
Okay,
at
okay.
all.
What's his name? ETSG? Is that his name?
I think
ESTG?
I,
Something like that.
something like that. Yeah, he's
Look,
good
ESG.
too.
so
Like
do y'all like the way it's being portrayed?
yeah,
I
yeah.
support.
Like I
Listen,
said, I listen. I don't listen. I don't dislike any rapper. I like all rappers.
Okay.
I don't place them in categories because they all good to me. But when we get to talking
Right.
about accolades, I mean, people who need to be the goats, this, that, and the third. Nah, I'm not hearing that, bro. I'm not hearing that. It's certain things I
Well,
could say, but I'm not gonna say. But it is what it is. But
we're not talking about
as
ghosts. We're
far as
talking
the
about Kentucky
Kentucky
rap.
rap scene, like I said, I don't live in Kentucky, so I can't tell you what it is. I don't keep tabs on Kentucky. But when I was there, it really wasn't nothing. Everybody rap. That's what I'm saying. It's like everybody was rapping. You had your popular ones, you had your non-popular ones. I was just listening to everybody, and I thought everybody was good. So as far as me and the Kentucky rap scene, I don't know about it now, but what I did, I liked it.
Ram, what you
okay.
got?
So I want to say, man, look, anything that comes out of Kentucky, I support, bro. I don't give a damn who it is. Straight up. The smaller the town, the better the more support they get out of me. Real shit. I respect it.
Facts.
All
Yeah.
Facts. Well, me personally, when it comes to the Kentucky rap scene, I do enjoy it. I think a lot of people's getting overlooked. Kentucky's more than any of your Jack Harlow's. It's more than Nappy Roots. Uh, the young man signed with Gotti. My bad, can't get your name right. And I really
Who
don't want
signed
to
the Gotti?
misspeak on it. The
Oh,
ETSG
you talk.
kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn, he is,
Yeah,
ain't he?
yeah, yeah.
I
So
forgot.
I feel like as far as Louisville, he's portraying what Louisville's really about. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know about Louisville, Kentucky, check him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Check him out, because it's really like that. You know what I'm saying? Not even trying to be on those street stuff, but it's really like that. And
If you live that
a
life.
lot, yeah, a lot of people getting
You live
overlooked.
that life.
Shout out to John Woo and Mars. Like I said again, Mars, she doing it on the R&B tip. I think she's kind of getting overlooked too. She got a couple good hits out, man, that people really need to
who?
check out. Mars. It's a singer from Kentucky.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
She's
Same,
nice.
same one.
Same one. Same one.
Okay, okay.
Yes. So I think people really need to look into the rap scene in Kentucky, man. Got a lot of good talent out there, man. A lot of good
Yeah,
talent.
we
A lot of
and
us,
we
we
even
not.
got a couple we even got a couple homeboys that's still doing stuff. Shout out Mac Baller, Dooch. You know,
Oh
he's
yeah,
still
yeah.
yeah, he's definitely still holding it down. You
I
know,
forgot about the guys,
shout out
man.
to him.
Pig
Shout out to him,
players of the
man.
game.
Yeah, yes, sir. PIG, players in the game. Mac
Yeah,
Baller,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Shout out to
Bernay,
everybody still doing it.
Bernay, Bernay,
Burnett.
Vernay, running.
JR Big
Nah,
Pot, JR Big Body Car, you know,
yeah,
Money
yeah, yeah,
Soldier,
yeah, yeah.
you know, Dita Mills, you know,
Peter
Yeah, yeah.
Mills. Shout out
all
to
those,
Peter Mills.
yeah,
There's a lot of
all those
cats still doing it, man. Like
still
really
doing
check
it,
out
man.
Kentucky music, man. I'm talking about
Hell
these
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
no your average rappers either. These dudes is really talented. You know what I'm
And
saying?
we can't
Shout
forget
out,
King,
shout out. Look,
and we can't
and we
forget
can't.
King's Ransom.
And listen,
King's
we can't
Who?
forget.
Ransom.
Listen, I was just getting ready to say we can't forget the No Compassion family. Period.
Hell yeah, period. Yeah,
Yeah, dog,
NOC.
can't begin. Nah,
Yeah,
y'all really need to check out King's Ransom though. Your boy Grim to the B down there at the bottom, man. King's
yeah,
Ransom, man. Once he gets this page up and running, go check him out, man. He got a lot of good music, you
please
know.
do.
And coming forward, he got some good music, yo. But that's it for the podcast, man.
And
We got
support
to
all
run one real
Kentucky
quick.
artists,
Oh yeah, for sure, for
male
sure. But
and female.
support this podcast first and foremost, man. We gonna call that an
Yes,
episode, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just keep checking with us back at this channel. You know what I'm saying? The first, episode, just a rough draft. Kentucky Boys presents. Is this mic on? And we out, yo.
Hip hop is alive.